you're loved by many people here in Israel and in the world, but you're also hated by many.
Mm.
In fact, I think you may be one of the most hated men in the world. So if there's a young man or a young woman listening to this right now who have such hate in their heart, what can you say to them to one day turn that hate into love?
I disagree with the premise of your question. I think I've enjoyed a very broad support around the world. There are certain corners in which we have this animosity that you describe, and it sort of permeates in some of the newspapers and news organs and so on in the United States. But it certainly doesn't reflect the broad support that I have. I just gave an interview on an Iranian channel, 16 million viewers. I gave another one, just did a little video a few years ago, 25 million viewers from Iran. Certainly no hate there, I have to tell you. Not from the regime, okay? And when I go around the world, and I've been around the world, people want to hear what we have to say, what I have to say as a leader of Israel, whom they respect increasingly as a rising power in the world. So I disagree with that. And the most important thing that goes against what you said is the respect that we receive from the Arab world and the fact that we've made 4 historic peace agreements with Arab countries. They made it with me. They didn't make it with anyone else. And I respect them and they respect me. And probably more to come. So I think the premise is wrong. That's all.
Well, there's a lot of love, yes. A lot of leaders are collaborating, are
respect. I said, not love.
Okay,
respect.
all right.
Love,
Well, it's a spectrum, but there is people who don't have good things to say about Israel, who do have hate in their heart for Israel.
Yeah.
And what can you say to those people?
Well, I think they don't know very much. I think they're guided by a lot of ignorance. They don't know about Israel. They don't know that Israel is a stellar democracy, that it happens to be one of the most advanced societies on the planet, that what Israel develops helps humanity in every field, in medicine, in agriculture, in the environment, and telecoms, and talk about AI in a minute, but changing the world for the better. And spreading this among 6 continents. We've sent rescue teams more than any other country in the world, and we're 1/10 of 1% of the world's population. But when there's an earthquake or a devastation in Haiti or in the Philippines, Israel is there. When there's an earthquake, a devastating earthquake in Turkey, Israel was there. When there's something in Nepal, Israel is there. And it's the second country. It's the second country after, in one case, India, or after, another case, the United States. Israel is there. Tiny Israel is a benefactor to all of humanity.
So you're a student of history. If I can just linger on that philosophical notion of hate, that part of human nature. If you look at World War II, what do you learn from human nature, from the rise of the Third Reich and the rise of somebody like Hitler and the hate that permeates that?
Well, what I've learned is that you have to nip bad things in the bud. You have to, there's a Latin term that says obsta principi, stop bad things when they're small. And the deliberate hatred, the incitement of hatred against one community, its demonization, delegitimization that goes with it, is a very dangerous thing. And that happened in the case of the Jews. What started with the Jews soon spread to all of humanity. So what we've learned is that's what we should never, and I never sit aside and say, oh, they're just threatening to destroy us. They won't do it. If somebody threatens to eliminate you, as Iran is doing today, and as Hitler did then, and people discounted it, well, if somebody threatens to annihilate us, take them seriously and act to prevent it early on. Don't let them have the means to do so, because that may be too late.
So in those threats, underlying that hatred, how much of it is anti-Zionism and how much of it is anti-Semitism.
I don't distinguish between the two. You can't say, well, I'm okay with Jews, but I just don't think there should be a Jewish state. It's like saying, I'm not anti-American. I just don't think there should be an America. That's basically what people are saying vis-a-vis anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism. When you're saying anti-Zionism, you're saying the Jewish people don't have a right to have a state of their own, and that is a denial of a basic principle that I think completely unmasks what is involved here. Today, anti-Semitism is anti-Zionism. Those who oppose the Jewish people oppose the Jewish state.